Hey guys, my name is Marcel from 2Build. I'm the software engineer for our CAM software 2Build, and today I want to show you a little bit about our main features and how you generate a job for our machine. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is I have to invite my models, and I prepared a few training models for you. I just drag and drop them into the software. These are 2 partial frames and a few grounds and bridges. The partial frames, I have to change the orientation before I can go with the further steps. For the grounds and bridges, I don't have to change the orientation. So the first thing I have to do, I disable the view for all my models. I just click on my partial. I select my partial and I switch to the rotation widget. Now I can easily change the rotation of my model to adjust it for the correct printing angles. So this looks fine. And then I take my second partial and I do the same for my second partial. So I think, yeah, I can print it like this. Okay, I select all of my models again. I take my models and I drop them equally to a distance of 4 mm from the building platform. On the right side, I have some kind of my functionality list. So if I work from the top to the bottom, I have my finished machine codes. We have some optional features like our model validation module and our labeling module, and some necessary features like our support editor and the start slicing button. First step I now want to do is I want to show you our labeling module. With this module, I can label my objects, my models, and I can choose out of 3 label strings. Let's say an engraving, extrusion, or I can generate a tag for it. Okay, after the model validation is completed, I have my model list on the right and I can click through my models. I can add a string up to 3 digits and then I can just click on some position and my label gets generated. So for my partial frames, I want to have a tag, for example. For this kind, maybe I wanted to have the HUY label and I just click on the position in here and the tag gets generated. If I'm finished, I click on export labels and all of my labels are in the main building area. So next step, I have to position my models. For this, I could either use the nesting feature. With the nesting feature, I can position my labels and my models together automatically. Okay, if the calculation is finished, I can just click on place parts and the models are placed on the building platform. This is one way I could position my models. To save more space on the building platform, I can also position my models manually and I can move them like this, for example. So I can position my models above of each other if there is a little bit of space between them. And then the support algorithm will do the rest. I click on the support editor to open the support module. I can either choose the rod or the lattice structure. For the first step, I select my partials. I switch to the lattice and then I just have to choose my support template. And I want to add this template to my selected models and I just click on generate support and the algorithm is doing the rest. Okay, so the calculation of the support points is finished. This is the first step. As a user, I could edit these support points, but usually I don't have to do it and I just click to continue to generate my lattice structure. So the lattice support generation is completed. Here you can see the finished result. And as you can see, the lattice structure is finding the way around the lower model with a little help of some support rods in here and supporting the upper region. If I'm happy with the result, I just click on export supports and I have everything on my main building area. So the last step I have to do for my grounds and bridges, I have to select them. I will go back into my support editor. I switch to the rod section. I choose my template, in this case rod standard. I will add this template to my selected models and I just click generate supports again. So let's wait for the calculation to be finished and then I will explain the next steps. Okay, so the rod support generation is completed. I just click on export supports again. I can close my support editor and I have everything on my main building platform. The last step I have to do is I have to select all of my models to attach printing strategy. In this case, printing strategy for my models, I choose our cobalt chrome Rhymanium star strategy and I select my supports and also attach a printing strategy to my supports. In this case, I choose our cobalt chrome supports 60 micrometer printing template. So everything is done now. I can start the slicing process to calculate my laser pass, and after this I can generate my G-code along with a project report. Okay, so the calculation from the slicing is completed. So the last step is to generate a G-code. So I just have to click this button and let's wait for the calculation to be finished, and then the G-code will get calculated together with the project report. Okay, so the calculation of the G-code is nearly finished. I just have to name it. I will name it test job. Save it and it will generate the project report now. So that's it. Here we have the test job project report. It's in PDF file where you see you have all the informations about the print, the printing time, the printing height, and additional informations about the costs, energy costs, gas costs, and the total job costs. And that's it. This is how you made a job in 2Build.